I say this stuff quite literally to just get it out of my head and let it float away out into the nothingness. Hopefully, not to come back to me. um, I always believe in, being positive and stuff, but sometimes stuff happens, I guess, which um, puts us temporarily or for however long of a time into sort of a negative state. And I'm trying to get back up to par, get back up to speed, get back up to where I need to be mentally and spiritually and emotionally and physically. And he had just been saying, literally just been saying that he might come and see me, and that he'd only been thinking of me the past, several months or so. The conversations that we did have were flowing naturally, just, I'm not sure now how much there was in the background that I didn't know about, going along at the same time, because we had a Skype call like on his way back home from his date, pretend like nothing happened. He laughed it off. No, you know. Uh, so it's sort of like, well, how many other times were there that, like, were there any other times where, he's chatting to me and then in the background, I don't know, meeting up with other women, um, planning something with someone else, you know, checking things out with someone else or whatever, I don't know. I'm not there, I can't possibly know everything. Um, so, anyway, um, he had just been telling me about how, uh, it, gee, it would be nice, to have things work out for us, and that he'd been, he said, honestly, I'm still trying to think of a solution. That was just after he told me that he'd downloaded some dating apps and looked to see what was out there, and that all he could find was middle-aged fat women. So therefore, wouldn't it be great if it had worked with us? I'm sure there were maybe other layers to that, like, hey, yeah, maybe I really would like to be with you for you, and would like to have our great fun adventures together, and just naturally, all that stuff. Um, I had some plans. um, well, I know that he's the only one that I want, but I want it to be with full honesty and trust. And, you know, it just has to be that way. Um, because any manner of lies and secrets will destroy a relationship sooner or later. Um, I'm gonna continue to try to pick up where I left off with all my plans and stuff, but it's just so demoralizing. Um, you know, and I was told that if I ask any other questions about it, basically just shut up, don't ask me anything about it. If you want me to talk to you, you have to be in the dark about it. Wow. After all the effort and like all the, you know, love and thought and consideration and everything that I had put into it, that we had shared, um, you would think that I would be given a little bit more of a courtesy than that. Like that's so off, man. That's just like, that's not honorable, like that's just so rotten. Just days before that, you know, flirting with me and telling me how much you want me. And then just like that, it's just, I don't care about you anymore. You don't need to know I'm going to go out with other women, and you can't ask me any questions about it. I wish there was some way I could get him to see how that makes me feel. But I know I'm not ever going to do that. This is my therapy right here. it's it's talking into YouTube and having anonymous views, even if it's just like a couple. Quite funnily, I uploaded that video of the kangaroos, and within like 10 minutes, there's like 1,000. It's really funny. Yeah, I just don't feel like I deserve to be treated that way. And it's like, come on, man. Like, don't be a douchebag. And, you know, you're giving me the impression that, like, maybe we could still have a future. Maybe you might still like me. Throw me a few breadcrumbs. Meanwhile, like, I was wondering yesterday, like, I wonder what kind of preparation you went through to. Um, I was wondering yesterday, like, wonder how much preparation you went through to have your meetup with this other lady friend. Like, oh, what kind of food do you like? Oh, what restaurant should we go to? What city? Oh, you like that kind of food? Oh, me too. Okay, cool. I know a good place. Let's go here. And then shopping for a new shirt. Oh, I wonder if she'd like this. Wonder if, should I wear something like, maybe black? Yeah, that'd look really sharp. Look pretty good. Nice. And then, how much back and forth and for how many days had it been? Was it during the same time that we were just, how could you disrespect me so much like that? And then just hide it from me? And I'd asked you to be honest with me about it. And then just, basically tell me, shut up. You don't get to ask me any questions about it. Yeah, I did go on a date, or didn't say that. Yeah, I did go meet up with a woman for dinner. Doesn't care about how it affects me or the fact that it was hidden from me or he wanted to hide it from me or whatever. And if I ask any questions about it, just shut up and just stuff it, and I'm never going to talk to you again. If you try to ask me about it, I'll just block you and I will never try to, talk to you again. Thanks, Grant. Real swell. Well, if I ever meant anything to him at all, then maybe one day he'll actually call me up and be honest with me about it all and realize that he made a mistake, and he'll come out and see me and be my Prince Charming and whisk me away and be the sweet, loving, good-natured guy that he used to be with me. It's so hard to go through this. I guess I gotta go. Got so much to do.